Hello, we're here. Hey, you guys. And we're here with more of this, more of Wait Till Helen Comes. So, as per usual, you guys are here with Oreo Jr. Jr. He's here being a good boy. Scott's here, and of course, me. And we're going to do some more of this with this little girl who just driving me crazy, little Heather. Heather driving me crazy. Heather got me going outside myself. Because you know why? Do you know why, Scott?
Why?
Because Heather need a damn therapist.
Oh.
Okay. And her delusional daddy getting on my nerves. Getting on my nerves. You know why, Scott?
Why?
Because her daddy need a damn therapist too.
Okay. This all makes sense.
Hey, that's what we're here for, to make it make sense. Okay, so I'm gonna put Oreo over here with his little friends so he can enjoy the story. And let's get to it. This is probably going to be my makeup super Saturday. It's a super Saturday, a super scary Saturday sleepover because got late last night. I'm an old woman. Oh. So anyway, let's get into it. You ready, Scott?
Ready.
I know y'all ready. Okay. Molly! Mom called from the kitchen door. Come here, honey. Reluctantly, I walked towards the house. I wasn't ready to see Heather or Dave, but I couldn't sit outside by myself forever. What do you want? Oh, you just answer your mama like that?
Yeah, that's what
Huh? I would have got knocked out. I would have got that throat. I asked Mom, let's see what we can do to get your room okay. Oh, let's see what we can do with your room, okay? Dave is helping Michael, and I thought I'd help you. Unhappily, I followed her down the hall, past Michael's door. Glancing in, I saw him sifting through heaps of rubbish while Dave held a black plastic garbage bag, already bulging with things broken beyond repair. Where's Heather? I asked Mom as we started about the room, wondering where to start. Watching television, I guess. She probably outside with that damn ghost. Okay, y'all never know where this little girl is. Oh my gosh, do better. Y'all wonder why this little girl running amok. Y'all don't pay this little girl no attention, and she like 7. Help. Somebody calls help. Somebody call CPS. Oh. I thought it would be best if she stayed out of this. Having her around always seems to increase the tension. Well, at least somebody, girl, yeah, thank you, mama. High five to the mama. Girl, thank you for calling it out. Call the thing a thing, honey. If the baby's ugly, call it ugly. Silently, the two of us worked, and after a couple of hours, we carried the last trash bag out. My side of the room was now stripped bare of everything I owned. That's sad. That's messed up. It looked as impersonal as a motel room. All the things I had collected were gone. In fact, it seemed to me my whole personality was gone, destroyed by Helen. I'm going to start dinner now, Molly. God bless her mama. She didn't have to help that girl clean up, and now she gotta go cook. Mom gave me a big hug and a kiss and left me sitting on my bed trying not to cry. A sound in the hall made me look up. Oh God. Heather was standing in the doorway. Ugh, help. Ugh, somebody get this little heifer. Behind her, the hall was dark and full of shadows. I felt a tiny pinch of fear, imagining that Helen watched me over Heather's shoulder. What do you want? I asked uneasily. She took her time answering, twisting a long black strand of hair around her finger. She walked slowly towards me, her eyes never leaving mine. Stopping a few inches away, her face too close to mine for comfort, she whispered, Are you gonna tell them who did it? I would have went off right there. I would have went off. Look, little heifer. I said it. You acted like you didn't know what the hell was going on. If you don't get the hell away from me, you gonna wake up and all your damn hair is gonna be cut off your head. Don't do that, by the way. But I would just start threatening her. She been threatening you. What say you, Scott? What say you? What say y'all? Put in the comments what y'all say. Because you ain't gonna keep threatening me and then having something tear my stuff up and think there ain't gonna be no consequences. I'm sorry. What say you, Scott?
Yeah, I agree.
This little girl getting on my damn nerves. Who would believe me? I shrank back against the wall, wanted to put some distance between us. An awful little smile twitched the corners of Heather's mouth. You believe it though, don't you? You saw her. You saw what she wrote on your wall. Is she really your friend? I stared into Heather's huge gray eyes, sure for a moment that I saw fear in them. We're just alike, Heather said, her voice quivering a tiny bit. She understands me, and I understand her. She's my true sister, forever and ever. The intensity in her face made cold chills run up and down my arms. Even the hair on the back of my neck prickled. No, Heather, I whispered. She's not your sister. She's evil and wicked and horrible, and you better stay away from her. I was sitting up straight now. My voice was rising. I grasped her tiny arms, my fears for myself forgotten. Don't go near her, girl. Let her go near her. Okay? Let her go. Let her go do whatever the hell she wants. Let her go wreak havoc over there, as long as she ain't wreaking havoc over where you is. That's part of your problem. You're doing too damn much. Heather twisted away, her face pale and anxious. Shut up, Molly. Shut up. And see right there. Who the hell you think you talking to, little girl?
Yeah.
Helen is my friend. The only one I've ever had. We know, honey. The reason why is because of you, ma'am. Anyway, the only one I've ever had. Don't you dare take her away from me. Heather twisted away, her pale face. Oh, wait. Oops. As Heather ran out of the room, she hurled one last threat at me. See, here go them damn threats. And I would have had a threat for her. All that hair, baby, you ain't gonna be able to twirl it. You gonna twirl it right up off them sheets and them blankets, honey, because it's gonna be sitting on your pillow. Anyway, don't y'all follow that example. That's a horrible example. It's a horrible example. I'll tell her to come again, she cried. And this time she'll do something worse. A few minutes later, Mom called me to dinner. While we ate, I watched Heather pick at her food, eating practically nothing. Every now and then, her eyes lifted to mine. She neither smiled nor frowned, but gazed at me until I looked away, scarcely able to eat my own chicken. That don't make sense, but we gonna just let that float where it is. Later that evening, after the dishes were washed and put away, we all settled down in the living room. While Michael and I watched a National Geographic special about polar bears, that was probably good. Mom read a novel. Dave played checkers with Heather. After a couple of games, she climbed into his lap and fell asleep, her thumb in her mouth. Girl, she old as hell. I was showing Sky a picture of this lady that had this little boy. He had to be like, what, 8? In a little baby holster. I feel like that's what Dave do to little Heather. Like, sir, let her grow up, okay? In what, 11 years, she gonna be a whole adult. Let her grow up. With her eyes closed, she looked small and helpless, almost sweet. No, that little heifer evil. As I watched Dave carry her off to bed, I promised myself that I would protect her somehow. Okay, Molly, go keep running into a burning building. Keep running into a burning building and watch your ass get burnt up. What say you, Scott?
Yeah.
This is crazy. No matter how much trouble Heather had caused, I couldn't let Helen lead her into Harper's Pond. Yes, you can. She gonna let herself be led there. From now on, I try to keep an eye on her day and night. Suddenly uneasy, I glanced at the window, and the darkness it framed. A gust of wind tossed the bushes, and their branches scraped across the screen. For a moment, I thought I saw a pale face peering into the living room, silently observing us. Okay, girl, you got a stalker. I gasped. The face vanished into the night as quickly as the moon slips behind wind-blown clouds. What's the matter? Michael turned to me, a piece of popcorn posed halfway in his open mouth. Ugh. Nothing. I moved away from him, ashamed to tell him that what I thought I saw, and snuggled next to Mom. With my head on her shoulders, I felt safe, especially when she slid her arm around me and gave me a hug. Aw, it's a mother's love. A mother's love is just comfort, honey. It's comfort, honey. Oh, here we go. The sound of Mr. Simmons' mower woke me up in the morning. Heather's bed was empty. Of course it is. Her ass probably down over there by that burnt up house. So I dressed quickly, anxious to keep the promise I made last night. She mustn't go off alone. I thought. She mustn't go to the graveyard or to Harper's Pond. She mustn't go near Helen. The kitchen was deserted, so I ate a quick breakfast and ran across the drive to the church. Mom and Dave were hard at work in the loft trying to salvage at least some of Mom's canvases. And Heather was pouting by the window. Ugh. This little heifer got some problems, honey. Got some problems. Drawing pictures in an old sketchbook. It was very hot and stuffy, and no one seemed particularly happy to see me. Do you want me to help? I asked uncertainly. No, Mom said hastily. Just take Heather outside. Girl, how many times do Heather got to sit up here and complain and cry and act like these people are torturing her while simultaneously torturing other people for y'all to realize, hey, maybe we should watch our own damn child. Maybe have Heather come in there and help y'all asses pick up. And then y'all can keep an eye on her. What say you, Scott? What y'all think? What put in a comment what y'all think?
Yeah, sounds pretty reasonable.
Because this is crazy. I'm about tired of these people. I'm not going anywhere with her, Heather scowled at me. I'm staying right here with my daddy. But honey, Dave said patiently, there's nothing for you to do here. She can help y'all clean up. She can hold that damn garbage bag. She could pick up stuff. She ain't no baby. Even though you treat her like one, sir. Because you know why? Because both their asses need therapy. Wouldn't you rather go somewhere with Molly? The answer is no, sir. You could wade in the creek or go see the cows. Dave's voice had taken on a tone of honey pleading. He was begging Heather to be normal, to do what ordinary little girls enjoyed. She merely stuck her lip out further. I like it here. Look, Scott, this me sticking my lip. Got lips back there too. I like it here. I'm Heather. I like it here. She whined. Don't you want me to be here? Don't you love me, Daddy?
Oh,
She pulled it that one. Oh, sweetie, of course I love you. Dave left the heap of wood he was trying to reassemble as an easel and hugged Heather. I just thought you'd have more fun playing. Not with her. Heather gave me a dark look from under a cloud of black tangles. You know how mean she is. Go outside, Molly, Mom said. Maybe you can find Michael. He said something about going to the swamp to catch insects for a new collection. As I left the church, I saw Mr. Simmons pushing a wheelbarrow full of grass clippings towards the compost heap. Good morning, Molly, he said. Is it hot enough for you? Why wouldn't it be hot? What was it cold before? I nodded. It wasn't even 10 o'clock, and I was perspiring. Have you seen Michael? He shook his head. I brought the fish and stuff with me, hoping he might be around, but your mother told me he had left the house early to catch bugs. Quite a young naturalist, isn't he? Yeah, Michael got it together, honey. Michael gonna be a big old scientist, child. He's gonna be big out here in these streets. Coming to halt behind me, Mr. Simmons set the wheelbarrow down. Do you know anything about this? He held up a peanut butter jar full of daisies. I found them under the oak tree by that little tombstone. Third time I've seen them there. Heather does it, I said slowly. She puts them there every day. I thought I told you kids to stay away from that end of the graveyard. Didn't I warn you about snakes and poison ivy? Well, honey, you needed to warn them about a damn ghost because this chick done picked up a whole ghost. Dumping the daisies into the wheelbarrow, Mr. Simmons paused to light his pipe. I hear you folks had a lot of trouble yesterday. Were robbed or something. Bob Green says he never saw anything like it. Yes, girl, we got the small town roamers. They didn't. Mr. Simmons found out about their break-in. I stared at the flowers lying limply on top of the grass clippings. It was horrible, I said softly. But I don't think they'll ever catch the one who did it. Why not? Mr. Simmons puffed on his pipe, waiting for me to answer. Well, I said, glancing towards the graveyard. Remember the day we saw you at the Harper house and we talked about ghosts? I searched his face. She over the line. You know how you be looking like, please don't judge me. Wait, where was I? I searched his face, expecting him to laugh. When he didn't, I went on. I think this graveyard is haunted too. I heard folks say that. My own sister was scared to death of it, wouldn't go near it after dark. But she was always fearful, afraid of her own shadow. I smiled. Mr. Simmons' sister sounded like me. The policeman said people don't like to drive by here late at night. I picked up one of my daisies, twisting its green stalk around my finger. And what do you think, Molly? Mr. Simmons regarded me through a cloud of sweet-smelling pipe smoke. Have you seen anything? I looked down at the daisy and began to strip its petals away one by one. She's real, she's not real, I thought as I watched the petals drift to the ground. Raising my eyes to him, I said, I've seen Helen, and so has Heather. I paused, waiting for him to laugh, to tell me I was crazy. When he didn't say anything, I went on. Heather says Helen is her friend. She told Michael and me that Helen would come and make us sorry for being mean to her. It was Helen who wrecked our things yesterday. She came just like Heather said she would. My voice was shaking now, and I had to stop. Tossing the last petal to the ground, I realized that I had ended with she's real. For a few seconds, Mr. Simmons and I were silent. All around us, birds sang and insects chirped with summer songs, but no breeze blew. Ooh, girl, it's just hot, it's just sticky and hot. It'd be like that. Ugh. The leaves of the tree hung limply, and the sun was hot on my head and shoulders. Finally, Mr. Simmons cleared his throat. Why would Heather tell you something so awful? He asked. Because she's an evil, because she an evil little heifer. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course she would say something like that because she evil as hell. Because she hates us, I said dully, feeling ashamed, as if it were my fault somehow. She hates Mom for taking Dave away from her, even though he's still living in the same damn house. And she hates Michael and me for being Mom's children. Didn't the police tell you that the only our stuff was destroyed? Nothing that belonged to Heather or Dave was touched. It was a very strange story, Molly, Mr. Simmons said. And if I hadn't heard something like it before, I think you made it all up. What you hear? What, Mr. Simmons? What you hear, Mr. Simmons? What you hear? But my own sister was convinced that our cousin Rose was led to her unaliving in Harper Pond by the very spirit you've described to me. See, this is what, let me tell y'all something. This is probably my lesson of the day today. Anytime you move to a new place, go and get with them locals, because they be knowing everything. Like, they'll, like, all cities put on a good front, but baby, them people that have lived there forever, they know everything. Okay, Scott and I moved to where we are now. Them people be telling all the tea, honey. They be spilling tea over here and spilling tea over there and telling the whole thing, honey. Okay, the truth and nothing but. So y'all make sure y'all, if y'all move or if y'all want to know what the hot tea, baby, go and find them locals. I didn't believe it at the time, but my sister went to her grave convinced that Rose was possessed by Helen Harper. I stared at him, my heart thumping. It's like, yes.
All right.
Did you think Heather? Do you think Heather's in danger? I asked. He fidgeted with his pipe. Oh, it sounds so crazy, he said, especially standing here in the sunlight. But I've seen her, I said. I've seen Helen. He picked up the handles of the wheelbarrow and began pushing it towards the compost heap. All I say is keep Heather away from this graveyard. Don't let her near Harper House or the pond. Okay, there go that warning, there go that foreshadowing, honey. He trying to tell you. For a moment, I stood still, watching Mr. Simmons walk away. Then I shoved open the graveyard gate and ran towards the oak tree. Overhead, a breeze sprang up, chasing sunlight and shadows across Helen's small stone. Instinctively, I scratched my hand towards the grave and whispered, "Leave Heather alone. Leave her alone." Nothing happened. A crow flew out of the branches over my head, cawing harshly. The breeze made a dry, whispery sound in the leaves, and then all was still. I stared at the earth mound over Helen's grave. Beneath it was her coffin. In her coffin were her bones. I imagined her skeleton lying on his back, her skull staring up into darkness, held fast by the earth, cradling in the old oak tree's roots, trapped forever. I looked at my own arms, still outstretched, and saw the veins running blue under my skin, the bones beneath them, my skeleton, my bones. Someday they will be all that is left of me. They would lie all alone in the dark and the cold while the years spun past, years I would never see. I wouldn't feel the sun on my back anymore. I wouldn't hear the wind rustling the leaves. I wouldn't smell the sweet scent of honeysuckle. I wouldn't see the green grass growing over me. I wouldn't think about what I would do tomorrow. I wouldn't write any poems or read any books. All my memories would unalive with me, all my thoughts and ideas. I backed away from Helen's grave. It was horrible to unalive. Horrible. I mean, but baby, everybody do it. Show me the immortal person. Just to think of myself ending, being gone from this earth forever, terrified me. That is the reason why, remember, Dave said you were scared of unaliving, and this is why everybody's scared of unaliving. Also, who the hell has come back and told us about it? Nobody. You don't know what's over on the other side. No one knows. Jesus and God do, and if you want to know about that, just go ahead and go to Sunday Funday School, and we'll get you spit up to snuff. As the shadows slanted across the tombstone, I wonder if it might be better to live on as a ghost. At least some part of Helen remained. Girl, the bad parts.
How do you know she had any good parts?
I don't. Heather did say me and Helen a lot alike, and if that little heifer, if Helen is acting like Heather, girl, it is a mess, honey. It is a mess. And you know what? Do you know what that means, Scott?
What?
Helen needs some damn therapy too.
Right.
Think about it. Y'all better find a ghost therapist. You better find a therapist that unalived, honey, and stayed around as a ghost and go and sit on that couch. That ghost couch. Turning about back to the oak tree, I ran out of the graveyard, anxious to get away from the bones buried underneath my feet, but knowing I couldn't get away from the bones under my skin. No matter how fast I ran, they would always be there. Always. Even when I was no longer alive to feel them.
Oh.
Molly going through some shit.
Yeah, seems so.
Okay, well, what did you guys learn? What did you guys learn from this chapter? Put it in the comment section. Scott, what did you learn from this chapter?
It's mostly that things are getting ready to come to a head.
Yeah, we only got like, what did I say, 15? What did I say, 15 chapters? We only got a few more chapters left. 14, I think it's 15 chapters. So we got 13, 14, 15. We got like 3 chapters left. So they are. I think I'm going to do another one, get another chapter since I didn't do yesterday. So anyway, so you didn't learn anything from that passage?
I don't have any specific lessons now.
Make sure y'all if y'all go to a new city, even if you vacationing, even if you driving through and spend the night, go and talk to them locals, baby. They're going to tell you where to stay. They're going to tell you what's safe. They're going to tell you what happened in the past, honey, all that good stuff. And it'll be good conversation and interaction between two people kind of just learning about each other. So, you know, or otherwise you can get that AI friend thing they got with that little bit. Y'all can have an AI friend. So anyway, with that, I'm going to bid you guys adieu. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys had a great time over here with us. So from wherever we are to wherever you guys are, peace, love, happiness, and we'll see you probably in a few minutes. I'm just going to switch it up a little bit, and then we're going to be back because I am just eager to get this book done.
All right.
So we get to the next book. I want to do Christopher Pike. I want to do Christopher Pike. So anyway, I bid you guys adieu. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, wait, where's Oreo Jr.? Here we go.